Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have an HP Spectre XT Pro Ultra book. This is a 13.3 inch, which is an iCore 5 4GB RAM, and in this video what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys step by step how to open it up and how to clean it up and do your own service and repaste your processor. This process is really simple and easy to do. So don't worry about it. If you have any questions or anything, leave me in a comment. I'll try to help you guys as much as I can. All right, first thing first, what we need to do is to power off the laptop. You need to grab yourself a screwdriver set. I use the UFIXTEK tool set as they have one of the best screwdrivers out there, which are S2 class bits. We're gonna be using Phillips #1. For the opening tool, you can get the Pro set, which they include you with a whole set of opening tools and some tweezers. But for the opening tool, I like to use my guitar pick, which is a metallic guitar pick, soft edges, tough to bend. So what you're gonna do here, we're gonna flip it upside down, power it off, and we're gonna remove all the screws that we see on the bottom cover. On this one, there's a missing screw in the middle. I'm not sure this is a short screw or long screw. So I hope you guys let me know in the comment area if the one in the middle is a short or longer one. There's only two sets of screws, the short one in the front end and the long one on the sides towards the back. So let me know if this one is the same thing as the back end or this one is the same thing as the front end. Go ahead and remove all the screws. Also, I realized that there's only 1% of my viewers subscribing to my channel. If you guys want to support the channel and motivate me to make more videos, click that like button and think about subscribing. It really helps and motivates me to make more videos, take requests, and answer your questions. I really appreciate it. I always try to keep the screws in different piles, so don't mix them. So keep the long screws on one pile and short ones on the other one. And whichever this one goes to, just keep it on that pile. All right, first we need to locate the audio jack, which is right over here. So we need to remove the cover and lift it up and push it toward this jack so we can escape the aluminum cover on the bottom. So what you need to do is to grab the guitar pick, stick it between the top and the bottom cover, right there, and just twist. Go all around in the front, to the side, make sure it does clicks. Go on the back end, same thing, just twist it. Make sure you hit that click. Go to this side where is the HDMI contacts. Same thing do it on this side. Once you loosen up this end, just put it back down. Lift it up from this end, bring it up and push it towards the audio jack. So you can actually remove. Otherwise, if you try to lift up from here, you can damage the audio jack. Once you remove the bottom cover, you can use that old toothbrush, clean up the mesh under here. And down here we can see the whole CPU, the fan, the heatsink right here. You can go ahead and lift up and remove this shield right here. Yeah, this is an isolating shield. You don't really need it. It's just to prevent it from looking through so you don't see all these components. Now, to continue, I'll suggest you remove the battery. So just by pulling this flip thing towards the bottom, the battery should come out, but it's not coming out. It just ripped away from here. But this is an old computer, heats up a lot. So if you get a ripped plastic here, as this one, don't worry about it. All you need to do is to grab your tweezers. What you want to do, you want to pull it from the sides here. Push the battery jack backward from each corner. Push it back from here. Grab it from here, push it back. Just help it out and it should come out pretty easy. To remove the heatsink, let's go ahead and remove the X clamp right here. So remove this one is a Phillips 000. So remove to the bit to a 00. Let me see if 00 works. Yeah, the Phillips 00. Remove the 4 screws on the heatsink. Once you remove the screws, you can just lift up the heatsink upward. And there you can see, look at this thermal pad is already broken up. So we need to remove the thermal pad, trash it, and we're going to use another thermal pad. These are 0.2 millimeter thermal pads. And also you will need a workshop towel. I'll leave the link in the description. These are really suitable to cleaning the CPUs and GPUs. You need a 100% or 95% isopropylic alcohol or isopropylic, and clean up the die, the CPU nicely. And the reason I use these towels is because it will not damage the components, because once you put alcohol, it will not rip the capacitor. It will just get rip the towel. So once you clean it up nicely, do the other chip. This chip right here is a PCH chip. It works for file transfer, all that, so it doesn't heat up that much. So remove the thermal paste. The thermal pad is not conductive, but I'll try to clean as much as I can if it's laying around here. We're gonna clean up the heatsink. You see this discoloration on the copper right here, so we're gonna fix that one. Easily fix by grabbing any copper or any silver cleaning solution. You're gonna grab a cotton tip. You're gonna dump it in there. You could have a liquid format or you could have a paste format. And look at the magic. You just rub it in here and it will clean up the copper. It is not that important, this one, because I remember again the PCH chip doesn't heat up that much, but this solution will bring the pure copper from this sheet, removes all the oxidization. You can do it in here too. It really smells bad. The smell on this thing is horrible. Alright, once we got it there, we're gonna use our Arctic MX4 right on the CPU. Just tiny line on the die. We're gonna grab a thermal pad. So we have our thermal pad. I'm gonna cut a chunk of thermal pad. You can put 0.2 or 0.3 millimeter thermal pads. That'll be fine. The size should be the die size only. Alright, once we got the pad in there, now what we need to do is to put the heatsink back on. You might want to clean up the heatsink with an old toothbrush. So grab your toothbrush and with a can of compressed air, just clean it up. And also you want to clean up your fan. Just blow the air through the fan. If you want to remove the fan, there's only 2 screws to holding it with a Phillips number 1. You can just remove this one over here, this screw. Remove the screw beside it and pull up the fan. And the jack right here, you want to just don't pull the cable, just put your tweezers right beside the jack and just wiggle around, it will come up. Take it outside, use your toothbrush to clean it up nicely. Once you clean it up, bring it on. First, put the fan cable in, the jack all the way in, and then place the fan right in there. Put the 2 screws for the fan. Grab the heatsink. Bring it over and change to bit 00. Alright, now that we have the heatsink in place, and the last thing down here would be to put the battery back in. And before we put it in, let's put the isolating cover right on top and make sure it's sitting right there. And grab the battery, pull it back, insert it right in the jack and push it right inward. And that will be all. Now next thing and last is to grab the bottom cover, make sure the audio jack is right here, matches the jack right there. Bring it over, slide it in and just push it down, make sure you hear those clicks. Once you hear those clicks, next thing you need to know is to put the bottom screws. Make sure the short ones goes in the front and the long one goes on the mid towards the back. Again guys, I hope this video helped you guys to do your own service. If it did, please click that like button and think about subscribing. And again, Oh, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.